in landscaping mode. Okay, yeah, you can see my frizzy hair. Yeah, no flatters. Um, I wanted to talk about growing pains. I didn't really get a chance to, um, well, I was talking about it while I was in the car and I felt the spirit moving and I started talking about it. Unfortunately, it would not let me upload the video. So if I get another chance to upload the video, I will do that. Okay. Um, I wanted to talk about my growth experience and if you want to call them people. A lot of people are, making videos and they're talking more about narcissism and all of this, okay? And if you listen to it, you see most of the people and they talk about how to get back at the narcissist, how to discover a narcissist, how to identify, how to make them stand out, and all of this. What I learned is that although some of those things are true, for the most part, um, it was because of them I ended up becoming better, okay? I ended up becoming better, okay? Um, and I will start off and start saying that not all people are narcissists. Some people are just toxic people. Um, and toxicity depends on your awareness of what is around you, okay? Um, Say for instance, if you like a frog, they always have this, a frog in a hot pot of water, okay? And it started off as cool and they slowly made the temperature go up. The frog just adjusts to it until he can no longer take it and then tries to jump out. But by then, his body temperature has already adjusted to it, so he cannot move. He's frozen. He's stuck. Okay, in a fright or a flight kind of thing. So yeah, and all his mobility has shut down. This is exactly what happens when you're dealing with toxicity. Okay, doesn't mean that frog was horrible. Doesn't mean that you know it was diabolical or anything like that. It's just a lot of things that are not beneficial to you. Okay, um, and coming from where I came from, there were a lot of strikes against me. I came from an area that was deemed as poverty, but I didn't believe that it was poverty. But in later, now that I look at it, the mindset was more poverty minded than anything else. Um, which I never believed in it. I never believed in it. So it didn't affect me. It was just like right over my head, so it really didn't get to me. You don't know how much the power of the mind has to control a situation. Just like that frog, the frog body, yeah, knew that something was going on, but the mind was telling him, "Oh no, you're fine. You just need to, you're all right," and just automatically adjust. That is what you do with toxic people and when people come at you with negativity, oh, you can't do something like this, or you can't do this and you can't do that, or I'm the greatest this and nobody ever is gonna, and you believe it. It's just like that. You have adjusted. Now the first time you'll be like, well, no, that can't be true, because someone else did it. Then after a while, if you let it go on, you just kind of ignore it. You kind of adjust to the backlash, the negativity, or when people tell you um all black people um struggle, or all black people, we all out here struggling. You tend to really believe that. You tend to go in that whole thing, or black people, or they all they like is fried chicken and watermelon. Like, if people tell you that all the time and then you say, well, I don't like that, then somebody else says, well, give me some watermelon, and you see that going on, it's gonna be like, well, that's kind of bad that they said that, but they really do, you know so that is a part of toxicity, okay? um Another form, and that's not like, someone was being, yes, the person who was saying it was being malignant, but the people that were listening to it, who sometimes become flying monkeys because they repeating the stuff over and over. It's just because they've been trained, they've been abused, they've been conditioned. I won't say abused, I'm going to say conditioned, because that's how a narcissist does. They condition the mind. Think about slavery, conditioning of the mind, um, to think a certain way. And if you accept it, you won't go against the grain to go against it. So, yeah. Okay. Um, the thing happens when you, what really gives that shift and that dynamic is when you see something different and you know for yourself something is different. See, I always had the opportunity to branch out. Um, Even though I guess we were considered in poverty or impoverished, I was blessed, like, to know the truth and to know that I can do all things um through Christ who strengthens me, and that I ended up seeing a lot of things. I ended up going to countries that most people didn't go to, or people who were supposed to be more well off than I am went to, I saw, and I visited, and I saw different things. So um seeing that and going out and then coming back and to a lot of negativity, or people saying, oh, you can't do this, you can't fund this, you can't do that, or you can't do something that you know is not true. It gives you it gives you like this whole thing, like, no, like it's like you going against yourself, going back and forth. Yeah, I'm gonna make another video about this. um Please stay tuned to part 2. Thanks.